Wow, what's this I see in the news? Obesity problem gets worse in New Jersey and across the nation? Oh my goodness, 62% overweight in the state of New Jersey. That is shocking. Hello, my name is Dr. Raymond Milazzo, and this blog is about diabetes and the devastation that diabetes can cause in a person's body. When we see numbers like 62% of people overweight in a state, that is really a fast risk factor for heading into diabetes. So we want to talk about how we deal with that at the Chiropractic Wellness Center. We have nutrition counseling and testing involved, and there's a couple very important factors that we want to let all the people know how important it is to maintain your proper weight and to keep your diabetes away from your body, because diabetes is a slippery slope that leads into very devastating health problems, and we could go into the devastating effects of diabetes, but there's really nothing good that will come out of letting your body move into that area. So to be avoided at all costs. But here is how we check for diabetes at the Chiropractic Wellness Center. First, we do a complete examination, and we do a consultation to find out what's going on in your body. Then we do blood tests, hair analysis, and urine, and those are things that are going to link us. But today we're going to concentrate on the blood test, because there's two factors that we're going to look for to see if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, and those are the glucose, and we're all pretty much familiar with glucose. That's the amount of sugar that we're eating and how our body processes it. And then we have this factor called hemoglobin A1C, and that's more important actually than glucose. Let's talk a little about that. Glucose is the amount of sugar that you ate yesterday. So if you had a big dessert yesterday, your glucose might go sky high. Here's a patient and anonymous, and we can see at this such and such state, anything in red on our blood results are dangerous. So she was at 178, which is more than twice the level for a healthy person. We like to see people between 80 and 95 for healthy. That might not be clinical, but health is more than being sick. So we put healthy values in here, what you should strive for. Now, Anne's hemoglobin A1C, which is a 90-day average of what your diet has been, your body has hemoglobin in it, and it picks up sugar as it travels around the bloodstream for 90 days. So this is a 90-day rolling average of how good or bad your diet has been. And you can see that Anne Anonymous, she was way up to 8.7, with a healthy hemoglobin A1C is 5 to 5.5. So we were happy to report that being on our system, Miss Anne Anonymous came down in half to a nice healthy rate in about 2 months. Got her glucose down to 84 and her hemoglobin A1C down to 5.6, which is still high than we'd like, but it's moving in the right direction. So how do we do this? We do this through giving them dietary recommendations and supplement recommendations based not only for the diabetes but for any problems. Diabetes is one of the more common things that we find in people, unfortunately, as we see with the obesity statistics. Anyway, there's a lot more to discuss on this subject, but it's important that if you've never been nutritionally tested, you think about getting yourself tested and seeing where your glucose and hemoglobin A1C, and we do that testing. If any of you have any further questions, you may contact me at drraymondmilazzo.com, and we look forward to sharing with you more information about this in a future blog. Thank you.